I'm Mark Hall with the City of Richfield. I'm the operations manager here at the city. I've been with the city for 33 years, and I'm here to talk to you today about a couple of our Caterpillar front-end loaders. We call them wheel loaders. One of my jobs here at the city is to do the purchasing of equipment, and we've gotten 3 new loaders in the last 5 years. And so we're going to kind of show you the loaders today. We've got 2 different sizes. One of them is a 950K. It sells for about $300,000. And the other one is 938M. That sells for about $250,000. One of the reasons we buy Caterpillar equipment is it lasts a long time. These 2 loaders will probably be in service anywhere from 25 to 30 years before we trade them in on a new one. One of the reasons we buy them is because we get so much resale at the end of it. Some of these loaders, you see them, we've had loaders in the past that we've gotten half the amount of resale that we get with these. In fact, we had one that we just got rid of. It was 1993. We got it actually after a couple of years after the airport had used it for plowing snow for a couple of years on a lease program. So it wasn't even brand new. We ended up using it for 25 years, at least 25 years, and then traded it in for probably about 2/3 of what we paid for it. So it's pretty amazing. One of the things we do, when we trade them in, we take them down to Ritchie Brothers, sell them at an auction. We have a road grader down that we sent in. It's now plowing down on tequila fields, agave fields, I think they call it, down in Mexico. The reason they like it is because the older ones don't have the electronics on it. It's easier to maintain them down there in countries such as Mexico. They don't have to worry about getting mechanics out there with electronic equipment out in the fields. Anyway, the things we do with these loaders, especially the big one, it's great for loading dirt, loading class 5, other projects we have where we're removing anything from blacktop to working on ball fields to pulling. We just used it recently for pulling some wood runways away from the buildings. You can see it's quite large. We use it in the winter. Both these we use in the winter for plowing. We have detachable wings and front plow that we use for plowing snow. And these are not stopped by anything. Doesn't matter how deep the snow gets, these things will push the snow. You can see the smaller ones, the 2 tire differences. The big one's got so much weight we don't have to put any kind of a road tire on it. It just goes. Nothing stops it. You can see the 938 here. It has what we call it's a Michelin winter/summer tire on it. It's a snow tire, but it also works well in summer. Tread probably doesn't last quite as long, but it gives us amazing traction in the wintertime. Imagine the cost of one of these tires. We put new tires on these. They're probably about $9,000 for a set of 4. So we don't like to have to replace them too often. I say both of them are used for loading dirt in the summertime and the wintertime. Here I'm inside the cab of the 938. You'll see it has 2 sets of controls here. One is for operating the bucket, and one is for operating the snowplow, which we don't have attached right now because it's the middle of summer. It's pretty easy to drive this. It's got a switch here for forward, neutral, and reverse. It's a hydrostatic drive, almost like a riding lawnmower. It's very, very easy to drive, very forgiving. It's got a top speed of about 18 miles an hour, which is plenty fast for driving something like this. The guys are assigned this depending on their job. They don't just tool around town in a big rig like this. It's got to be something that they are assigned to do for that day, for this particular piece of equipment. And that way we can plan out our workloads for the day too.